Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Rafa Santos with 1078 rating versus the War Rock Johnson with 1420 rating. So this is going to be another high rated DB video, and that being said, let's hop right in. We're going to see War Rock win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then they're going to decide to go first. 44 versus 50. Opening hands, we have Scream, Shaylin, Jerusalem, Miri, Rhino. They have Ash, Pixies, Jerusalem, Sornier, and Temple. So we are going to see Spright Adventure going up against most likely Tier Ishizu. Then go main phase, activate Temple effect, banish, go search right. And then activate right, special summon out the token, and then bring out Faithful from deck. And then normal summon Pixies, Fateful effect to go search for Draco back, and then we're going to search for Temple, I'm guessing. And then discard Draco back equip to the token, and then special summon Temple. We could use Temple and Pixies to make Sprint, and then Sprint effect, dump Angler. Angler effect, summon out a couple Beavers. I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, with Sprint, it's so good because any level 2 monster plus any other monster is just combo. So there's a lot of times where, like, you know, your hands are bad, you still have right, it's gonna work. You have Fenrir, it's gonna work. Like those cards that just like put a body on board right away on your turn. Summon gigantic effect, and then we're going to detach, go summon Swap Frog effect to dump. So Swap Frog will now go dump Swap Frog. Use those, make elf effect, summon back out from the graveyard. Bring out the Swap Frog. If only one of these were Magma. Like, they just both had to be that overlay. Because otherwise, we would have forced this Jerusalem out of hand. And then pass for Heartbeat. Standby phase, main phase, activate Scream. And then normal summon out merely 1, Scream 2. They're going to Ash the Scream, milling 3 instead of 6. Which, I mean, if you're Rafa Santos, you got to be fine with that. Especially after you mill Keldo, Rhino. So now they're going to go Rhino Heart effect. Rhino Heart will summon itself out by discarding the Shaylin, and then Rhino 1, Shaylin 2, Toad 3. And then they're going to activate Sornier 4. Wait, what? Hold on. Was this not just Sunta declared Rhino 1? I mean, bro, come on. This is about to be a judge call. I feel like it is. They're about to say, oh, Rhino, because, like, from my eyes, Rhino's Chainlink 1, Shaylin's Chainlink 2. They're going to argue that Shaylin's Chainlink 1 somehow. Yeah. You negated Shaylin with Toad and also banished the same Shaylin with Sornier. Oh, wow. They fumbled. Oh my, if you're building a chain link on DB and you just press declare, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. But put back Havness. Then, you know, well, Toad's gonna add back Beaver. Put back Havness. Bring out Kick Hallows effect. That was just a fumble. Like, oh my gosh, that's so bad. Like, there's just no way. You just wasted an interruption against a deck that, like, you just can't do that against. You can't misplay against Tier. If you're playing just a worse deck, you can't misplay. Elf effect, and then they're gonna target Toad, chain Keldo, put back Toad, Enchantress, and instant fusion. And then Kit into Rhino, and then we're gonna get the effect of Kit Kalos. You know, we already used Rhino. Mill Sharon, Lebellion, Keldo, Gravekeeper's Trap, Havness. So we play the Bestial engine. We play like the full Gravekeeper's Trap. I wonder if we play Exchange of the Spirit too. Turn those into Sprint. Sprint effect go dump. So Sprint's gonna go dump merely. And then activate the merely effect. Chain Jerusalem on the merely. So now all the tier names have been used. Then they're gonna activate their own Jerusalem on Pixies. I mean, this isn't the worst state for the Spright player, right? Bring out, we go Jerusalem effect, send token, then activate Lebellion, bring out the trap from deck, We do have Heartbeat that can get rid of Crime to add back. Also, we're going to go Battle Phase. That doesn't lose 500 because it was ashed. Yeah. Otherwise, I could just like beat over 2 guys there and that would have been pretty big. Set Heartbeat. And then pass turn, draw Magma. That's crazy. That's very good. Very good. They don't have a Tearlament up, so they're not going to get their mills off the list. They still have a Graveyard Interruption. Activate Fateful Adventure effect. That will go through. So go search and dump Temple. And Temple effect. Banish. Go search. But they still have Heartbeat, which could have been used on the Fateful Adventure there. Decided not to. They have Branded Beast. That can out something. Summon Beaver. Beaver effect. I guess they're just trying to bluff super hard. Beaver, bring out Angler. And then nothing on res. So end of main phase, moving into battle phase. Okay, so let's see, those are gonna crash. They can't pop in battle, it's only during main phase. Then attack for some damage there, dropping him down to 45. Making it very easy to end the game next turn. Go for Dark, and then Dark effect, target merely, they said that's fine. Yeah, take it, effect. Oh, I guess they're not going to use the effect, they just, okay. I guess, I mean, it's just a level 2, right, like, it's fine. I guess I was just used to the Runic build taking merely. It's so good in that build, oh my god, that was such a creamy play like 2 weeks ago. Dark take merely, mill 3, and then just keep going, because you just mill Runic cards, that was so good. But Gigantic effect, detach, go summon, bring out blue, and then activate blue effect. So blue will now go search Jet, and then summon Jet, Jet will go search. So Jet, go grab Smashers, and then link off, go on the Elf, and then Elf effect, target Jet. They're going to chain Keldo to interrupt this, putting back Jet, Kit, and Sprint. Obviously, they're Sprint. Yeah, you don't want to put back your opponent's Sprint. I mean, maybe you do want to put back your opponent's Sprint. Like, once I said that, maybe you actually do. Because, like, that's their only interruption from Graveyard off of Elf. Because you can Elf summon back Sprint, and Sprint detach from Gigantic to bounce. Heartbeat, out the Smashers, Sun Crime, Crime effect, add back Rhino. Still end turn. Dang, guess you just have the best combos available. Yes. Throw the belly on. Then main phase, summon Rhino, Rhino 1, Scream 2. I mean, bro, you can't even complain. Like, you literally threw, okay? Like, you literally used an extra Bestial when you didn't need to. All I'm saying is right now, you should have had another Bestial in hand. You should have been able to play the entire game differently. The entire game should have been able to play differently. You misplayed, you cannot complain about the game state. Because once you misplay, if your opponent starts getting advantage, it's like, weird, right? Punished, dump, and then new chain link. We're gonna get Shaylin 1, Kelbeck 2. Guess you're going into deck, had a good impact on the mills. What? I don't think it did. Yeah, I don't think it did. But doesn't mill anything off of that besides Keldo. And then they mill Temple off of it. And I guess they mill something that they can try to bring back with Elf. But to be fair, should have already been done. We just decided, again, weird. Another misplay. Huh, weird. Our opponent's about to mill 5 more cards. Or they're about to mill 3 off Scream. And they could easily mill any of the shufflers. Yeah, let's not use our Elf effect there. Let's wait until they get a shuffler in Graveyard so that way we lose advantage. Ah, yes, weird. So put back, bring out Kikalos, activate Kikalos effect. And then they're gonna search Havness. Discard Lubellion for its effect to go search. So Lubellion, go search a Magma. And then Kit effect, target itself to tag out in the Merely. And the new Chain Link, Kit 1, Merely 2. Elf 3, target red. They said that's fine. Really? Okay. You have Keldo. We didn't use Keldo this turn, right? Like, I'm not dumb. No, because there'd be no reason to. Yeah, we haven't had like a need to yet. Even I don't even need to check. Mills, Agido, Havnus, Sornir, Midoriya. We're gonna dump the branded Regang, Mills Diviner. They're gonna mill, and then we get to resolve our effect. So put back, and then bring out Kaleido, and then activate the Kaleido effect. Target red. They're gonna chain red. They will negate and destroy, and then Kaleido Graveyard effect, chain Magma. And then they're going to chain Keldo to put back Kaleido, Heartbeat, and the Gravekeeper's Trap. And then activate their Magma, targeting Dark to banish it. And then Magma's on field effect. So they know both their cards in their hand now, because the Magma was the card drawn for last turn. And then Link off, go in the Dark. Dark effect, take Sornir. They probably play a rank 6 that they can make. Yeah, go ahead, go for Wallow. And then Wallow effect to take the Gigantic. Okay, and then they're gonna go for Sprint effect. Alright. Okay, and then that's gonna go down Merely. And then Merely effect. They haven't used that one, right? That's their last one. That should just be their last one. Yeah. No, it is for a fact. Bring out the Rukalos, and then go end of main phase, enter battle phase, attack, over, and then way over actually, way over. We have Scream plus Wallow. Attack over. I think it's 200 more. I have more cards in graveyard after Elf. Alright, so was there ever a world where we don't sprint? Like, if Sprint did that much damage over something, then wouldn't Wallow have just been enough for games to 1,000 more? So maybe they just misplayed there. Maybe they're just thinking, oh, I need to wipe the whole board, not actually thinking like, oh, I just have game because they're down 500. My monsters are just up simply 2,500 attack. End phase, we get to bring out the spell. Yeah, well, the Bisted stuff, once its engine is going, is so good. Spright admits defeat. On to the next game. We're going to see Spright go first again. Opening hands, we got Agido, Shaylin, Merely, Agido, Kelbeck. They have Temple, Jet, Dracoback, Starter, Jet. Let's go standby phase, main phase, activate Temple, banish, go search right. And then activate right, summon out the token, go bring out Fateful Adventure from the deck. And Fateful Adventure effect, anything, give me a sec after the search from Fateful, I'll be right back. Alright, so grab Griffin, and then discard Dracoback, Chainlink 1, Kelbeck, Chainlink 2. Oh. If a card is sent from the hand or deck to the opponent's graveyard, except during the damage step, you target one special monster your opponent controls, special summon this card from your hand, and return that monster to hand. I don't know. Seems kind of clean here, right? Like, just bouncing that. Sorry, was chatting with a friend. Alright, so equip, normal, special, jet effect, go search, grab smashers. We already have starter. Could also grab the trap, though. We are going to go ahead and grab the trap. It is game 2, so it's probably sided in now. Make sprint effect, dump angler, beaver. And then, alright, they're going to chain Kelbeck when they dump angler. Alright, usually try to bounce the token. And then they're going to let that go through. Okay. Is it better to wait then? Is that when you're supposed to hold your Kelbeck when they activate right? and then do it like that, because you know they're playing Spright, so you know they're going to dump and bring out. So that could be the move, because then they have Griffin set up, and like they're not going to Griffin to get Kel back. So then you put Griffin on their board instead of letting them keep it in hand. Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay. Could get a little bit punished by a red or something, but I think that was like fine holding Kelbeck until then. I'm actually gonna think about that more after I'm done recording. I don't want to think too much about it now. Summon Swap Frog effect, go dump. Oh wait, duh. They just Swap Frog, bounce it back to hand because they don't have anything else. So we know that it's gonna be the same exact outcome. Okay, so it literally doesn't matter. Except you should be dropping it earlier because then you're allowing yourself to get punished by more things. Okay, so it's bad. Bring out blue effect. That's why I had to think about it more. Because I was like, okay, there's got to be some downside to this. We're going to grab Pixies, overlay, make Toad. Okay. It's so bad. Like, it's just so bad. Wait on double Toad, double cross. It's not that good. Like, it's decent, but Tier can definitely break through it. Standby phase, main phase. Switch to attack. Then go battle. Going to attack the elf. And they're going to go damage, drop Pixies, main phase 2, normal effects. So I guess we baited Pixies out of hand. Summon effect. They're going to chain Toad to negate it. And then they're going to chain elf in response to bring out the Toad. Because otherwise they're not going to have a monster. So you're not going to be able to bring back Toad on the next play. But yeah, they admit defeat. They opened up a couple of YuGiOhs. A little bit of a weird hand, but on to the next game. We're going to see Rafa be going first. We have Branded Regain, Tavnus, Sornier, Scream, Crime. I was about to say, with this build, though, you probably expected a little bit more weird hands because you have so many engine requirements that you're going to end up drawing a few of them missing piece puzzles. They have Gamma Burst, Angler, Blue, Swap, Griffin. No hand traps. But like it may not matter. Activate, normal, Scream effect, mill. Just anything. Literally, even like a dark monster here would be a big difference. Okay. We hit Kelbeck Rhino. That's good. Because we can get Rhino, we can get Kelbeck, not punished because our opponent's not playing tier. So mill 5 on both sides. And then we actually got help off that because we put a Beaver in their grave. And we also put a Dark in their graveyard. And then we got discard to bring out. Now new chain link. We're going to get Rhino 1, Shaylin 2. So Shaylin's going to put back itself and a Rhino. Bring out Kikalos. Rhino's going to go to Miri. Kikalos effect can go search for a trap card. Go search for Solic. Then Kit tag out the Mirli, mill 8. And then let's see. What do we hit there? We hit Mirli, YuGiOh, Scream, Kelbeck, Sornier. So the new chain link, we're going to see Miri 1, YuGiOh 2, and that looks like it's it. Probably only plays the 2 traps, so it can't Scream search. Does mill Heartbeats though, so then that's going to allow us to add back the Crime from the graveyard, and that's a big difference. Having more trap cards to hit Temple there, that's good for them. So put back the Mirli, Kikalos, resolve this chain link, bring out Rukalos, and now new chain link, Shaylin 1, Heartbeat 2. Guess no need for Sornier because we already have the spell up. Grab Crime. And then put back the Shaylin and Havnus. Bring out Garua. Wait. Okay. There had to have been a different way to fuse, right? Like maybe make a Garua and then a Rukalos. I'd have to go back and look at exactly what they used, but I think they may have been able to keep an extra body on board, potentially. Garua effect, draw 1. Draws in the mud, or Mudoria. Elf, bring out Diviner. Diviner effect, go dump. Dump a level 4. It's going to allow us to make Fluor also. And then Sornier effect. Banish Garua from the graveyard to summon, regained effect, put it back to draw one, giving us more resources, and just simply drawing a card is crazy, especially when you just draw Magma like that. Holy. Bring out, effect, get access to the trap card, and then set 2 more traps, and pass turn, draw Draco back. This card also just summons back from the graveyard, which is good. Board does look quite unbreakable. Standby phase, main phase, temple effect, banish, go surge. Also, right is so much worse that like half the end boards end on Rukalos, which can just negate right if they want to. It's not even a going second card. It's literally just not even a going second card. Like, it was good at playing in the tier boards at one point, but not now. Regained effect, try to summon back out Druis Worm. Little misclick there. Yeah, so go ahead, bring out the Druis Worm from the graveyard. Nothing on resolution. Then activate Griffin effect. Now in response, we could chain Beast, send Druis Worm, out the token. Griffin summons, new chain link, Druis Worm effect, out the Griffin. So now we've added both of those. Discard Angler to summon Swap Frog, and then activate just Angler effect. Doesn't want to use Swap Frog, they don't play 3, or if they do, they side it down. Angler effect will be stopped with Rukalos. They do not send or anything because they did not destroy, so this is supposed to stay on field. Special summon blue, activate the blue effect, and then blue will be met with a Tearlament Crime, and said, you got this, GG. I mean, to be fair, we could have just Fluor negated it, because we know that they have Draco back in hand, so if you just Fluor negate this, they have one last card, and you literally have Crime, Solic, Magma, so it's so much. Diviner Dump Elder if you play it, which I bet they don't. But GG's. Seeing how long the match was, we can see that it was about 48 minutes long. This deck is interesting. I thought about playing Tier Ishizu with like the Bisted cards in it, just because like the Bistials are so good at playing against Tier, and once they're set up with the spell and trap, it honestly feels impossible to lose. Like, it feels so hard to lose once you have those cards set up because of how much advantage they get you. Like, this card's going to be a pop, bring back the spell. The spell is going to be a draw on your turn, draw on their turn, bring back bodies for free. Summoning back Magma is crazy, summoning back Druis Worm is crazy, summoning back Sornier is whatever. It's still just a big body. And you have a lot of Bisted monsters to make Mud Dragons, so you can make Dweller in the Mirror extremely easy. But I guess it's not hard to make Dweller in the Mirror. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.